boot, but I'm sure it's not an average 9.
Samoa Joe, frustration getting the better of him. Being admonished by the referee for coming in illegally. But Joe doing his partner a disservice here, allowing his temper to get the better of him.
It's frustrating when you see your partner's trapped in that corner and they're picking him apart. Oh. Definitely could pull apart your Dynaflow or move like that.
Wishbone Jones. Hobbs just looking for any target he can find, but getting worn out by Castagnoli in those uppercuts. AEW Dynamite 6-year anniversary continues live on TBS and HBO Max. Powerhouse Hobbs desperately needs a tag, but the Death Riders are working over 1/3 of the AEW World Trios Champions, driving him into the corner. As we take a look, Taz, this is where the tables turn for Hobbs.
Absolutely, the numbers game. Smart, keeping a ref away so they can't see what's going on. And that massive powerbomb by Claudio on Powerhouse Hobbs shut down Hobbs for sure.
Yeah, the seemingly superhuman strength of Claudio Castagnoli, Brian.
Yeah, Claudio just tossed him out of that powerbomb. You saw the impact from Hobbs. You know, that's a big man. That's a big man to toss across the ring like that.
It's like a Fiat landing on the mat or any other car.
It's going to be Italian, Taz.
I don't know.
Now Hobbs, I don't know if he wants, at this point of the match, to stand and trade with Claudio Castagnoli, but Hobbs may not be thinking about that. Hobbs just wants the relief. He just wants to get either Samoa Joe or Hangman Page.
Going for a gut wrench is Claudio, and Hobbs tried to flatten out. Too powerful.
Oh, but Claudio just gut wrench, deadlift now into pin 2. Samoa Joe there to break it up.
And Dan, you know the deal. Normally we try to break the grip of a guy when he gut wrenched it, but they were working on Hobbs' hand. So he probably couldn't use his hands to break the grip.
Yeah, great point, you know, and Claudio's got such a strong grip anyways. After they'd worked over Hobbs' fingers, it would be nearly impossible for him to break that grip.
Exactly, but he did the right thing by trying to flatten out, you know, as the man's trying to lift him, but the man trying to lift him is a monster in Claudio.
But look at
front headlock tightly applied here.
But Will Hobbs, Powerhouse Hobbs, he brought Claudio up and brought himself a step closer to the corner, brought himself a step closer to some relief. Can Hobbs get a few more steps?
Taking a lot of energy out of Hobbs, but it's happening. He's getting closer to Hangman and Joe, but maybe not.
Claudio right hand to the jaw of Hangman Adam Page and Samoa Joe. Oh, Hobbs, the power slam.
Tough to do after the offense put on Hobbs. Nevertheless, to a man the size of Claudio.
And you see Joe just itching to get in there.
Oh, the world champ coming in.
Hangman Adam Page. Got the tag.
Yeah,
Samoa Joe, some frustration, but Hangman Adam Page going to work.
Yeah, I think Joe was reaching for that tag there.
I think you're right. I think that's exactly right, but Hangman got it, and he's cooking for the team right now.
Garcia throws the boot. Hangman intercepts, swinging a miss by Garcia, but Hangman missed the first time, didn't miss with the second one.
Garcia's in grave danger here. Oh, nice job by Garcia.
Garcia gets the boot up, but Hangman. Death Valley driver, center of the ring, 1, 2. Garcia able to kick out.
Not sure how he kicked out, but he was able to.
Now Hangman Adam Page bringing the momentum back into the corner of his team, looking for Deadeye here.
A nice tag, smart by Garcia. He did make the tag to Mox.
Now the man who had AEW in the iron grip after he won the AEW World Championship. And the man seated to my left, Bryan Danielson, last year. but it was Hangman Adam Page that ultimately broke that grip, Brian.
Yeah, you have to think Mox is thinking if he's able to pin Hangman here, he might get another shot at the AEW World Championship.
Deadeye, perhaps, no.
Nice drop step to the high crotch into that rear choke. If he sits through, guys, you know he might be thinking Bulldog.
But Hangman has got to be well aware of it as Moxley gets the tag from Claudio Castagnoli. As Claudio, a shot to Samoa Joe. One for Powerhouse Hobbs now. A pile driver, and Hangman got spiked. Wow. And now Castagnoli on the move, the uppercut. The cover, the one, they got him. Two. Hangman able to kick out.
Barely.
And Brian, did you notice after that pile driver from Moxley, Hangman was immediately clutching the side of his neck.
Yeah, I definitely noticed that. And then even the cover on the kick out. Oh!
Hangman, the reversal. 1, 2.
Even on the kick out, he was grabbing his neck.
Spine buster from Powerhouse Hobbs. Garcia throws himself at Hobbs. No, Garcia.
Smarty. He's got a front headlock pulled. Hobbs out of the ring using his leverage there. Here comes Joe.
Joe, elbow strike for Garcia. Oh, paradigm shift. Samoa Joe never saw it coming. But the box shot. Moxley didn't see that one. Castagnoli, 1, 2. No.
So close right there.
Now Claudio looking for the neutralizer.
Good count of Jeff.
2. Strong bridge by Castagnoli. He turns it around. Deadeye, center of the ring.
Hangman's going to that apron. You know what's coming.
Hangman. Boom! Shot! Lariat! 1, 2, 3.
Welcome to this match, AEW World Trios Champion Samoa Joe, Powerhouse Hobbs, and the AEW World Champion Hangman Adam Page.
Well, Brian, despite the injury to Katsuyori Shibata, Samoa Joe, Powerhouse Hobbs got some pretty substantial reinforcements in the form of Hangman Adam Page.
Yeah, great work from our AEW Men's World Champion. Great teamwork between these three. They worked really well together as a trio.
Well, Samoa Joe may have some thoughts about that. But still, at the end of the day, Powerhouse Hobbs, Samoa Joe, and the AEW Men's World Champion Hangman Adam Page victorious.
I think Joe feels disrespected here by Hangman.
Said he took my tag, you know.
But even the way that he gave him his championship, his title.
Now, security here to try to allow cooler heads to prevail.
Joe has done a lot for Hangman. He might not have won that title with the ops assistants, you know. But Joe feels disrespected. I kind of agree with Joe.
Taz, you know.
Oh, did you hear him? Joe just said Hangman never beat him.
Oh, man! These men just moments ago were partners. They were victorious. But Samoa Joe, his temper getting the better of him. And Hangman Adam Page likewise is irate.
Yeah, Samoa Joe came into this match hot. He was aggressive from the very start. I wonder if that's transferring over to Hangman right now.
You do not want to deal with an irate Samoa Joe. I'm telling you that. You know what I mean, Danielson? Like, he's hot right now, and I kind of agree with him a little bit.
And